Hey Pars, what the heck even is Yoakamai, right? What is Yoakamai? Yoakamai is a reference to the anime slash galge slash eroge. Yoakamai yori ruri irona, or I think it's translated something along the lines of brighter than the dawn of, or dawning brighter than something like that. I don't know. Doesn't matter. That's kind of what it's a reference to, but it quite literally translates to before dawn. This is second channel. This is where this is. That's where you are right now, right? This is it started off as like a weird dumping of things that I didn't feel necessarily warranted a main channel thing. But that leaves me with a bit of a predicament because when I first started YouTube, I'm not sure if I said it anymore, but I told myself there is no such thing as side content. All content is main content, as in like this came from my understanding of like when I was into Digibro and Digibro After Dark, that I personally felt like After Dark content was main channel content level quality, at least for me, and I wanted to do that, except just on a you know a worse version of it, I guess. But like I wanted to just be myself, I guess, because a lot of times I get the impression that people are filtering themselves, um, and it just felt more right, I guess. I don't know. I just want to explain what the heck is Yoakimai, what's artificial night sky, and what the heck is going on, right? So Yoakimai is currently where stuff is happening, right? Um, like there's been a couple videos just uploaded, um, like two AMVs, got some random unboxing stuff, old vlog. Like it's kind of a dump of things that it's not really has a direction. And the reason that I've started to use the channel a bit more now is because with Artificial Night Sky, I felt like the amount of scripted videos I did, at least for me, the scripted videos define Artificial Night Sky, and I didn't really want to. How do I say it? Like I didn't want to bring down the quality or bury the actual quality content under crap. Okay, like there's a couple videos that I wasn't happy with, so I unlisted those, and but they're second channel playlist. You probably know where they are. But I made videos like Eternal Sunshine of the Javelous Mind, or an ode to the Otaku Room, or especially an under 17 retrospective. I didn't really want them to be popular per se. Like I didn't want them to blow up, but I I feared that like uploading other videos that are much shorter and possibly more appealing, and I could put in significantly less effort to do so, would become more popular, gain more traction, and define the channel more than the videos that I actually put a lot of effort into. Like this video right here. Even when I wasn't in school and I wasn't working, I was every day 5 or 6 hours of editing this thing. The audio editing took forever. Gathering footage, I bought the CDs and everything myself. And I don't think it deserves more views. I just don't want it to be buried by videos that like this one. I go into a forest and ramble about Subahibi for like 40 minutes, and it has more views than that one. And I don't I'm not the judge of quality. I think making or attempting to be the judge of quality on the things that I make is not is going to be inherently biased, obviously, but I don't think it's a good way to go about doing things. But since I'm running the channel, I get to decide where shit's going, right? So I felt, or I What the heck was that? I just heard something fall. But I guess I let the quality. I guess I was at the mercy of my whims in terms of one upping myself, and I tend to do sometimes, because I guess the things that I define artificial night sky as are by these scripted videos. And these scripted videos, with the exception of like girls I used to fall in love with, which actually shouldn't be here. Like these videos right here, and especially the ones that are from adapted from artificial night sky stuff. Where is it? These right here. This is what defines the channel for me. All the other stuff is somewhat inconsequential in the grand scheme of things, because like these are the ones that I put effort into, and I felt that were worthy of being artificial night sky videos. And even when I was like I wasn't able to really realize that until now, but I was inadvertently creating a raising the bar of quality for myself, because a lot of these other videos were just filler in between the things I was actually working on. Like, when did I start writing? The under 17 video started to be written immediately after Where's My Misaki, and I think it didn't take that long actually, but a lot of these were just filler, because this is what I was putting my effort into, writing that script and doing the research for that one. And I don't want to, like, I didn't want to do this when I initially started making videos, because like I said, all content is main content. But I reached a point where, like, my ode to a Caramel Dancing video, I don't know, I think it's pretty good. Um, I guess I explained my point of why I like Caramel Dancing a lot, but where was I going with that? I guess that is to say, like, I released this video more than 3 months ago. How do I follow it up with something that feels worthwhile? And I don't really have an answer for that, because if I release like a crappy vlog tomorrow on a artificial night sky, it will give the impression that I waited 3 months for nothing. And I did this to myself. This is all in my head, but I've reached a point where I want to, if I want to do so, I want to push artificial night sky in a direction of being more so defined by the things that I feel I do good. Maybe that was poorly explained. I want to let artificial night sky be defined by the things I want to be defined by, rather than the things that I did on a whim. That I want to, like, I guess this is the antithesis to my channel, but this is the point that I've reached. That instead of being someone who just points a camera at something, maybe I will. Maybe I will continue to do that, but if I have nothing interesting to say, then I won't point a camera anywhere. But I want to be defined by things like Eternal Sunshine of the Javeless Mine, or that guy who made the under 17 retrospective, or the person who made that cool otaku room video or something, which I know it isn't cool, but you know, or that guy who did the Caramel Dancing video. That's, it's not even the best Caramel Dancing video, but it's the one with the cool thumbnail. But I guess that's the point that I've reached, and I've just generally been having more fun over here. Doesn't mean I'm never gonna be uploading to Artificial Night Sky. I have a couple ideas for that. It's just that, like, here I can just kind of try things, do things. There is no bar for quality. I can unbox a Vocaloid album here, and then I can upload a Blade AMV like the same month. And I just generally feel like here there's no quality and people aren't really watching this. Whereas on Artificial Night Sky, I want to how do I, what's the word for it? Let me get a second to think. I want to not cultivate. I just want to direct the type of things that I'm making into. No, that's not the way I want to say it. Crap, I can't talk anymore. I want to specialize, I guess. I want to specialize here. There's a certain type of video I want to make, something like an ode to the otaku room, that is a type of video that's I guess very me, if you can even say that. I don't think that's even representative of anything like that. If anything, under 17 video is more of that. It's just my favorite thing to do is to find like information in like find a bunch of information and just bring it down. Like my favorite blogs that I've written are mostly that. It's just like talking about a bunch of information and I guess rephrasing it essentially, but throwing a bit of spin on it. That's where I have the most fun, and that's kind of what I want to be defined by moving forward. Doesn't mean I'm not satisfied with these. It's just that I want to. I don't know. I I myself realized that I wanted to have artificial night sky be some sort of some level of quality. There needs to be quality control essentially. I don't know. I can't really speak anymore, and I don't know what I'm saying, and I'm bad at words, which is why I need to script things. But Yoakimai is kind of where I can have fun. It's where you know I could upload that random thing I recorded of me using a clear file for the first time. It's just like it's like low effort things, or things that like this one right here. I talked about fan subs that I don't necessarily have a script for, and I don't really feel like editing, but I just want to talk to a camera about. And this is, I guess, you know what this is actually, now that I think about it. This is like if I had someone to talk to, this would be it. Like a lot of these vlogs, I just want to my favorite thing to do, and this is going to sound bad, but my favorite thing to do is to just talk like I'm giving a presentation about things. Like I'm really good at giving presentations about things, that especially those that I'm interested in and or feel like an expert about, because like I just want people to sit down, not say a word, and me just like list a bunch of cool things or facts, or tell a story about something that I'm somewhat well informed about, and be the person giving the presentation. I don't even mind that. Like even when I was like I really didn't want to talk to people in like university, I would just get up on like in front of the entire class. Sometimes it was a very large class or like an auditorium or something, and I would just like give a presentation like it was nothing, because for me like I was just focused on telling people stuff. I want to feel like an expert. And I don't know, like that kind of sounds a little bit just a tad egocentric, but like this one right here, TV rip anime fan subs, like I just want to pretend like there's someone sitting next to me, and I'm just going to tell them everything I know about TV fan subs, and it doesn't necessarily have to be like necessarily accurate or like for it to make sense. It's just me explaining something I'm passionate about. And I think Artificial Night Sky started off as that, but I used a crutch of scripts because I'm not that eloquent when it comes to just straight up speaking things. I started to get a little better, but I definitely feel like when it comes to like wanting to accurately convey my thoughts, I need to write it as a script. Otherwise, I end up like this, like just a jumbled mess of like I kind of know what I want to say, but I can't get the words I can't connect my brain to my mouth, and I just end up using a lot of filler words and not getting the point across in a reasonable way, if that makes sense. See exactly that. But Yoakim, am I right? It's kind of where I'm gonna be experimenting a little bit more and seeing where things go. So we shall see.